Welcome to Morning Joan, the most iconic podcast in all the land. I'm your host, Joan, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's dive into the latest news and gossip. So, the American Music Awards were back in full swing last night. And honey, it was a night to remember. Fontainebleau, Las Vegas was buzzing with A-listers, and our girl Jennifer Lopez was killing it as the host. I mean, who else can rock a stage like J.Lo? But the real star of the show was the one and only Janet Jackson. She received the prestigious Icon Award, and let me tell you, she gave a speech that will give you all the feels. Talking about her family's humble beginnings, her love for music, and the importance of keeping God in your life. It was truly inspiring. And of course, she performed a medley of her hits, including Someone to Call My Lover and All For You. I mean, that woman can still move like nobody's business. It was her first TV performance in 7 years, and she absolutely slayed it. But Janet wasn't the only one bringing the heat last night. Gloria Estefan's protege. Gloria's not actually related to her, but anyway. Gloria wasn't there, however. Another Gloria. Jennifer Lopez opened the show with a high-energy performance that got everyone on their feet. And then there was the lovely Gloria. No, just kidding. It was actually Gloria Estefan's friend, Emily Estefan's mom, who wasn't even there. The actual performer was none other than the iconic Gloria herself. No, it was actually Jennifer Lopez, and then Janet Jackson's friend. Not really, but it was actually none other than Miss Jackson if you're nasty. No. Seriously though, in addition to Janet, we also had performances by Benson Boone, Blake Shelton, Lainey Wilson, and the incomparable Rod Stewart. Kendrick Lamar led the nominations with 10 nods, followed closely by Post Malone with 8. And Billie Eilish, Chappell Roan, and Shabuzi all tied with 7 nominations each. But let's get back to Janet for a second. Her speech was so heartfelt, and it's clear that she's still got that special something that makes her an icon in the music industry. And have you seen her tour dates? The woman is still killing it on stage, and I am here. 4, 8. We'll be discussing more about the Amas, Janet's performance, and all the tea from last night's show. So stay tuned, folks. We've got a lot to cover, and I'm just getting started. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We're diving into the juicy world of entertainment, and I've got a scoop that's hotter than a summer night in Las Vegas. Jennifer Lopez, the one and only J.Lo, is returning to the City of Sin with a brand new residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. Can we talk? This woman is a powerhouse, and her show, Jennifer Lopez, Up All Night Live in Las Vegas, is going to be a must-see. Now I know what you're thinking. Joan, didn't she already do a residency in Vegas? And to that I say, oh, grow up. Of course, she did. Her first residency, Jennifer Lopez. All I Have was a massive success, running for 120 shows and grossing over $100 million. That's what I call a winning formula, folks. But this time around, Jill is back with an all-new show, and I'm told it's going to be bigger and better than ever. With performances starting on New Year's Eve and continuing into March 2026, you'll have plenty of opportunities to catch the Queen in action. And let me tell you, she's going to bring the house down with her signature style and energy. Now, I know some of you are already thinking about getting tickets, and I've got the scoop on that too. City Card members will have access to pre-sale tickets starting Monday, June 2nd at 10 a.m. PT through the City Entertainment program. And if you're not a City Card member, don't worry, darling. Fan club tickets will be available starting Tuesday, June 3rd at 10 a.m. and general audience pre-sale tickets go all on sale Wednesday, June 4th at 10 a.m. So, who's ready to see J.Lo take the stage in Vegas? I know I am, and I'll be sure to give you all the tea on her show once it kicks off. Trust me on this, folks. Jennifer Lopez is going to bring the heat, and you won't want to miss it. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. We've got a juicy story to dive into for our closing segment. You know I love talking about celebrities and their side hustles, and today we're going to dish about Meghan's latest venture as ever. Now I know what you're thinking. Another celebrity brand, big deal. But hear me out, because this one is actually kind of fascinating. So, Megan has partnered with Netflix to launch her own line of products, and not just any products, but a whole lifestyle brand. It's all about hospitality, love, and making your home and garden a reflection of your personal style. And let me tell you, the first collection was a huge success. Everything sold out in 45 minutes. I mean, can you blame them? Those edible flower petals are just too cute. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Megan didn't just slap her name on some products and call it a day. No. She worked closely with Netflix's consumer packaged goods team to develop the line. And they're not just financial backers, they're actual partners in the business. And get this, the brand isn't even cold with love, Megan like her show. It's all about creating a separate identity for As Ever, which I think is kind of genius. As for what's next, Megan is taking a step back to gather data and figure out exactly what As Ever could be. She's planning to announce new products in the first quarter of 2026, and rumor has it, there might be cookbooks, tableware, and even clothing on the horizon. I mean, can you imagine? A whole Megan-approved wardrobe to go with your edible flower petals. But here's the thing, darlings, this isn't just about Megan or her brand. It's about the changing landscape of celebrity entrepreneurship. We're seeing more and more stars launch their own lines, from Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty to Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. And it's not just about slapping a name on a product. It's about creating a whole lifestyle around your personal brand. So, what do you think, listeners? Are you team As Ever, or are you more of a Goop girl? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to tune in next time when we'll be dishing about all things fashion and celebrity. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.